Hi YouTubers, this is your Uncle Squinty coming to you once again from the dank basement, and I'm making this video today because I've received emails from a couple of people who say something like the following. I'm doing a lot of nasal snuff and my nose is getting irritated, or worse, my nose is blocking up, it's plugging up. It's very hard to inhale through my nose after using a lot of snuff. That's a pretty common problem. Now, before we start talking about this, though, I have to tell you something. I am not a doctor. I'm not a medical doctor. I am not giving medical advice. Anything that I tell you, you ought to probably check it out with your doctor. Okay? I am not intending this to be in any way medical advice. I can tell you what works for me when I get into those situations. First of all, one of the things that happens when we use nasal snuff, particularly if we use snuff that has a lot of menthol in it, is something called the rebound effect. Now, this happens when your mucous membranes get irritated by the menthol. The original thing that happens, the first thing that happens when you take a little menthol up your nose is you start to secrete mucus, and that helps wash debris and blockage out of your nose. But as you continue to use more menthol, your mucous membranes will swell. And as they swell, they'll close up your sinuses a little bit and you won't be able to breathe as well through your nose. Part of this is from the rebound effect, but another reason for blockage, of course, is just because you have too much snuff up your nose and haven't gotten rid of it all. Or conversely, that you've dried your lining of your nostrils out by using snuff. And that's why I frequently use something like this. I'm going to hold this up from a couple of different sides, and maybe you can see it. This is the size you could bring with you in your quart Ziploc bag if you were going on an airplane. It's just saline, sterile saline nasal spray, and it's meant specifically to clean out your nose. I've got a larger one here for at home. I've got one that even is a pressurized can that just sort of squirts the nasal saline up your nose and lets you rinse things out. Now, to use the nasal saline, it's like using any other nasal spray. You simply put the tip of the nasal spray bottle. Have your hanky handy, by the way, because your nose is going to run. Hanky! All right, we'll do it like this. Ooh, I just shot myself in the eye. That's what happens when you continue to squeeze the nasal spray bottle, but it's not under your nostril anymore. Get it right in your eye. But it's just a little salt water, no big deal. Now that will clean your nose out quite a lot. It's not going to get rid of that menthol rebound I was talking about, though. That is just going to take some time. Moist air certainly helps, and nasal spray, nasal saline spray. Now, one of the questions I got is, can I still use over-the-counter nasal decongestant spray like Afrin or something like that? My sense of it is it's not a good idea, but I don't believe in overusing a lot of medications anyway. And I consider something like a nasal decongestant spray to be a medication. And for me, I won't do it. I don't like the effects. If it's really bugging you not to breathe, I guess, through your nose, I guess that might be your only option. But the main thing is to keep your nose clean and moist. Blow your nose frequently. Don't blow it hard, but gently. Let me show you. I know you're old enough, I probably should not have to tell you how to blow your nose. But after using a shot of the saline, I think I'm even going to do another little shot of it here. I'm going to show you the correct way to blow your nose so you're not going to hurt yourself. Okay, we got some moistening and cleaning going there in the nose. And then very gently, cover the bridge of your nose with your handkerchief. Hold with your fingertips your handkerchief to the bridge of your nose. Hold it, the other one below your lip like so, and very gently. And alternate between nostrils. That's going to clean your snuff out of your nose and moisten things up for you. Now, okay, let's say you still want to use some snuff. You got that menthol thing going on, and your nose is starting to plug, and you still want a little medicated snuff up your nose. That's legit. You should have that opportunity, and so I use a snuff like this. I'm sure I'm holding it up incorrectly, but this is the 6 Photo 666 medicated snuff. Six Photo makes a number 6, a number 66, and a number 666. And this has a lot of other herbals in it. Yes, there's a little menthol in there, but there's also a bunch of camphor. There's some clove, there's some eucalyptus I can smell in here. And a good medicated snuff like this, which is lighter on the menthol, but long on other ingredients, might also help that nasal blockage. I've had very good luck. Oops, dropped a little bit there. Very good luck with the toke, camphor, and clove. But remember, anything that gives you that medicated effect, whether it's menthol or camphor or eucalyptus, can give you too much stimulation to those mucous membranes, and I think make them to swell. And if that's the case, just back off on your snuff for a while. Keep your nose clean, blow frequently, and you can continue to enjoy snuff all day long. One final trick that I really like to do, and that is to have my medicated snuff that's going to get my nose juicing up a little bit, but then have a drier, higher nicotine snuff, and alternate between the two perhaps, or alternate between 3 different grinds. Go between your medicated and a sweet schmalzler and an English toast, for instance, or an Irish toast. If you can do that, you're going to end up kind of confusing your nose a little bit, and it will probably have a tendency to stay clear. Oh my goodness, my nose is running. Excuse me. Going to do that gentle blow again. Wow. Juicy. That Six Photo medicated 666 is really good. Really good head clearer. Now I'm going to take a little pinch of my Sir Walter Scott's fine English border snuff creme de fig, which is a little bit finer. Certainly no menthol, very high in nicotine. Notice I would not snort it that hard into my nose if it were not for the fact that my nose is very moist inside. I'm not getting any drip from this at all, like none. But I took a nice apple seed sized pinch in each nostril, and it's working for me. I got to do another. This creme de fig is so good. Sir Walter Scott's fine English border stuff. Like the Six Photo medicated 666, I got these at mrsnuff.com. Check them out. They're good. Well, I'm going to put on my headphones again so you don't have to listen to my talking computer babble at you from the dank basement. This is your wicked Uncle Squinty. Keep a clean nose. Keep a moist nose. Blow gently. Alternate between snuffs. You start to get that rebound. Get off the menthol. Get off the snuff for a while and let your nose heal a little bit and unblock itself. Given the chance, your body stays healthy on its own. And I'm not a doctor, so don't take the proceeding as medical advice, damn it.